I know this is one of the best weeks of our lives here. We come here and we see everybody we know, but also, be part of the event. So who knows what Cambridge have in store for next year? I'm curious, but it's going to be hard to beat. So, but so far so good.
Oh, Dan.
They said she couldn't pull it off. They said she was nothing more than a basketball star. But with one swing, Caitlin Clark flipped the entire sports world upside down. She didn't just pick up a golf club, she owned the moment. Even Tiger Woods had to stop and take notice. Nelly Korda literally froze mid-swing as Caitlin's shot rocketed through the Florida sky. And somewhere far away, you just know someone started to panic. WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. Yeah, this one's for you, because this isn't just about golf. It's about control, influence, and a star who refuses to play by anyone's rules. For months, Caitlin Clark has carried the WNBA on her back, its biggest name, its main attraction, and the reason the world started paying attention.
I honestly just got so triggered by Caitlin Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA, because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day.
Why? Because for the first time, arenas were packed to the rafters. But even with all that attention, she was never truly appreciated. Instead, Caitlin Clark became a target, mocked, fouled hard, dismissed, and constantly told her success was overhyped. Her fans were told to calm down, to stop making noise. But Caitlin didn't fight back. She just smiled, kept her head down, and kept shattering records. Then came the moment that changed everything. The LPGA reached out, and when Caitlin said yes to the Annika Pro-Am, the sports world lost its mind. The morning of the event felt calm, but under that blazing Florida sun, something legendary was about to happen. As Caitlin stepped up to the tee, the crowd stretched 10 rows deep. Cameras flashed, broadcasters whispered, and the Golf Channel even went live mid-round just to catch her swing. Then, crack! That sound, clean and sharp, cut through the air. Tiger Woods stood behind the ropes and just nodded in disbelief. Nelly Korda grinned, knowing she was witnessing a crossover moment for the ages. This wasn't just a fun appearance, it was a takeover. Within minutes, Caitlin Clark Golf was trending across every platform. LPGA ticket sales skyrocketed, websites crashed, and for the first time ever, golf was trending higher than basketball.
The LPGA understand what's great for business. Not what's good for business, what's great. It'd be nice if the WNBA could get with the program. It'd be nice if you didn't allow your greatest asset to get beat up and hacked and fouled 94 feet and be targeted since day one of stepping into the league. It'd be nice. It'd be smart. You'd be better off. But you guys are going to do what you...
Somewhere in New York, Kathy Engelbert was glued to the screen, watching the numbers skyrocket, and her expression said it all. Panic. Pure, unfiltered panic. The one player she thought she could keep in check was suddenly the one running the show. You can almost hear the warning she once gave. You represent this league. Stay focused, no distractions. But Caitlin Clark wasn't listening anymore. She was done being boxed in. While the commissioner tried to control her image, golf opened its arms. While WNBA players hacked her on the court, golfers greeted her with hugs. And while basketball headlines questioned her greatness, Tiger Woods himself called her a natural. For Kathy Engelbert, this was the nightmare she never saw coming. Sponsors were calling the LPGA instead of the WNBA. Fans were shifting their attention, and even some WNBA players started to wonder if Caitlin had figured something out before everyone else. Rumors started swirling. Sophie Cunningham was reportedly in talks for golf collabs. Others were eyeing new independent leagues. Suddenly, 2026 was shaping up to be absolute chaos. But here's the kicker. Kathy never realized what was really happening.
What that could do for their sport. They understand that let's say 1,000 new eyeballs, 10,000 new eyeballs show up. If only they could get a fraction of those new eyeballs to become fans, they understand that's a win. They understand that that's a bonus. They understand that's not the opportunity that comes across them every single day. So they need to capitalize on this moment. We also had the speaking engagement that Caitlin Clark took part in last season. I'm assuming we're going to run it all back. We're going to run it all back. We're going to have the speaking engagement, the panel.
Caitlin Clark didn't just step into the world of golf. She sparked a movement. Every video of her swing, every smile she shared with Nelly Corda set social media on fire. Millions of views, millions of likes, and a flood of new fans shouting the same thing. The WNBA doesn't deserve her. Harsh, maybe, but it hit a nerve because deep down, it was true. While golf embraced the moment, the WNBA kept letting it slip away. And for Kathy Engelbert, this wasn't just a PR hiccup, it was a full-blown crisis. The very system she built was starting to crumble beneath her. Behind closed doors, tension was rising. Insiders whispered that league meetings were getting heated. Sponsors wanted answers. And even ownership groups started asking the one question every commissioner dreads. Did we just lose the face of our league?
Bringing all these eyeballs and, the Caitlin Clark effect that we talk about, viewership, money, all of those things. All of the people who were shouting this for the entire WNBA season, this is an instance where we are proved correct. You see her at this event, you see the kind of noise that this is making, you see that this is trending on social media, you see that SportsCenter, Bleacher Report, all of these places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlin Clark, not letting her shine to her full ability, and not, in turn, not helping your own players in the league, we were right. And this event proved it because the LPGA did literally everything correct. They capitalized on the moment. They found a way to put it on television. They allowed people to be there. Caitlin was signing autographs. They put their best golfer in the...
By the time Caitlin Clark walked off the course, the impact was undeniable. Victory wasn't measured in strokes, she'd already claimed it. This wasn't about a leaderboard, it was about respect. Golf fans adored her. Legends nodded in approval. Social media crowned her the queen across every sport. Meanwhile, Kathy Engelbert sat frozen, watching the headlines roll in. Caitlin Clark breaks the internet in golf. Panic had faded, replaced by a harsh truth. She wasn't just losing control of a player, she was watching history slip through her fingers.
It was so amazing. She's so sweet, so nice. It was nice to kind of get to spend some time with her. We've messaged a little on Instagram beforehand, but to get to spend some time with her and to see the influence that she has on people, bringing people out here, and to see how...
And here we are, Caitlin Clark beaming under the Florida sun, breaking barriers with every swing. Meanwhile, Kathy Engelbert is still scrambling, trying to control a storm that's long gone wild. Because when fans choose passion over politics, when athletes choose freedom over fear, that's when history is made. If you believe Caitlin made the right call, hit that like button, drop a comment saying unstoppable, and share this video because this isn't just a game, it's a movement. From courts to golf courses, Caitlin Clark is showing the world one thing: when they tell you to stay in your lane, build your own highway.